So, the end of the night Friday, we managed to make 3 hits. We were trying to make a 4th. The car was working extremely well. Every time I put more power to it, it liked it.
Jesus Christ!
That was beautiful. That was beautiful. That was nice. That was good. That was good.
You are my best friend.
was good.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah, baby. Oh, baby, that was
We have been struggling with that throughout the last half of the year, with it just getting mad when you start putting power to it. So we found the window, got the power in it, it was taking it, it was very happy. We finished Friday night on a positive note. We didn't get the 4th pass. I didn't use the power we put in the tune-up for the 4th pass today because we didn't know if it was going to take it. I needed to get through first round first. We drew James Strang, 5th pair out in the right lane. We made it 2.78 seconds in the run and the rear end explodes.
Those dollies won't slide down. What about a floor gap?
When the rear end explodes, the transmission goes, the engine and the transmission go from loaded to no load. The very unfortunate part about that is it breaks parts in the transmission and it takes out rod bearings or the rods themselves. It took us a while to get the car loaded because it was completely locked up. We had to suck it up on a rollback. We put fire hydrant hose underneath the tires to get it to skid up on the rollback. We finally got it back here in the pits. It's very unpleasant to do, but we managed to do it. So now we pulled the plugs out of the engine, rolled the engine over to get the methanol air out of the engine, and it's got a knock just by rolling it over with a starter. So the motor got hurt. This center section doesn't owe me anything. Literally, this center section has over 100 passes on it. At this power level, I had not been able to run more than 15 passes in a center section until I started using Quick Performance. And they literally, I have a spare in the trailer that I anticipated needing, honestly, between 40 and 50 passes. And this thing wasn't making noise at all. So it's unfortunate. Now I have to revamp how many passes I put on one before I change it. In saying that, now I get to change the rear end, the transmission, and the engine. The engine needed The engine actually didn't need freshened up. We have 25 passes on the engine. So I had planned on testing the car and trying a lot of different 4-link stuff and things we haven't got to do in the last year of racing. But now we're going to have to change the rods, get the crank checked, go through the whole engine like it was a total destruction. So we'll take it home. Fortunately, it was the end of the season and we don't have 2 more races left back to back like these were. So now we'll take it home, lick our wounds, strip the car down from front to back, change everything that we can find that's broken, probably change some stuff that's not broken. The carbon fiber drive shaft, it's not broke. I'm gonna have to call and see how they feel about that. So I'll call Mike at Dynamic Drive Lines and see if they can load test it, or if he's going to tell me. He may just tell me, listen, just change it. It's not worth taking a chance. Because again, the drive shaft breaks, it's like the rear end braking. You go from load to no load on the transmission and the engine. So they're not cheap drive shafts, but at the same time, it's cheap insurance. Yeah, so I've got to go back, strip the car down, get all the parts we can get. Hopefully we can get parts. Try and get it ready for next year.